If you thought this saga could not possibly twist again, then stop right here, because Shen Yue quietly turning to Bai Lu for advice after the proposal drama has stunned fans across the globe. And if you want to know what really happened behind closed doors, what questions Shen Yue was too afraid to ask anyone else, and why Bai Lu's response may reshape everything, then stay with us until the very end, because the final moment of their conversation is already sending shockwaves through fandom spaces. It began in the most unexpected way. Not with cameras, not with red carpets, not with cryptic social posts, but with a private message sent late at night. 2 simple lines. Are you free to talk? I need someone honest. Those close to both actresses say Shen Yue had been holding that message in drafts for days. Deleting it, rewriting it, typing again. Her phone lighting up with notifications she ignored. Managers, friends, industry insiders. But the name she kept returning to was Bai Lu. The same Bai Lu fans constantly dragged into speculation. The same Bai Lu whose name somehow kept appearing whenever Shen Yue's own life grew complicated. Which made the decision even more surprising. Or maybe more necessary. They met in a quiet private lounge tucked inside a hotel far from popular hotspots. Dim lighting, soft music, floor-to-ceiling windows showing city lights smeared into glowing lines. No assistants at the table, no stylist, just 2 women sitting across from each other with steaming cups between them. When Shen Yue walked in, Bai Lu stood immediately. You look exhausted, she said gently. Shen Yue laughed once without humor. I feel exhausted. They hugged briefly. Awkward for half a second. Then natural. Like 2 people who had always been polite in public, suddenly realizing they needed honesty more than distance. They sat. For a moment neither spoke. Finally Shen Yue broke. I did not know who else to ask. Bai Lu raised her eyebrows slightly. That must mean it is serious. Shen Yue nodded. Very. She wrapped her hands around her cup without drinking. I do not want the internet to decide my life. Bai Lu watched her carefully, then said, but, because the internet is terrible at that. Shen Yue almost smiled. Almost. Then the words came out in a rush. The proposal, the waiting, the pressure, the voices telling her to hurry, others telling her to run, the fear of hurting someone sincere, the fear of choosing comfort instead of truth. She spoke softly, but without stopping, as if she had been carrying it too long. Bai Lu listened without interrupting. No phone checking, no glancing around, just steady eye contact. When Shen Yue finally paused, she whispered, I do not even know what my silence means anymore. Bai Lu leaned back. Your silence means you are thinking. That is not weakness. That is responsibility. Shen Yue blinked. You make it sound simple. It is not. Bai Lu replied. But it is honest. She tilted her head. Tell me. Do you like him? Shen Yue hesitated. Then nodded. Yes. Bai Lu did not look surprised. Then what is stopping you? Shen Yue stared at the table. Everything else. My career. My family. Public opinion. Past mistakes. The idea that once I choose I cannot undo it. Bai Lu tapped the side of her cup thoughtfully. That is not about him. That is about you. Shen Yue looked up. What do you mean? You are afraid of losing yourself. Bai Lu said. Not afraid of losing him. That hit harder than expected. Shen Yue swallowed. Maybe. Bai Lu softened. That is not selfish. That is smart. They sat in silence for a few seconds. City lights flickering behind the glass. Then Bai Lu added something that made Shen Yue straighten. Did he give you space? Shen Yue nodded. Yes. That matters. Bai Lu said. Anyone can push. Not everyone can wait. Shen Yue exhaled. That is what makes this harder. Bai Lu smiled faintly. Course it does. Kindness always complicates things. Shen Yue laughed quietly. You are supposed to tell me what to do. Bai Lu shook her head. Well, I am supposed to help you hear yourself. She leaned forward. If no one were watching, no headlines, no fans, no agencies, what would you want? Shen Yue opened her mouth, then closed it. That is the answer you are avoiding. Bai Lu said softly. Not because you do not know, but because saying it out loud makes it real. Shen Yue looked away toward the window. Lights blurred. Her voice dropped. I think I want time. Bai Lu nodded immediately. Then take it. And stop apologizing for it. Shen Yue looked back. People think I am indecisive. People think everything. Bai Lu replied. That does not make it true. A pause. One more question. Shen Yue nodded. Are you hoping someone else will change your mind? Shen Yue froze. Just for a second. Bai Lu noticed. Interesting. She murmured. That is not a no. Shen Yue frowned. I did not say that. You did not have to. Bai Lu replied gently. I am not asking names. I am asking whether your heart is already arguing with itself. Shen Yue exhaled slowly. Yes. Then that is where your real answer lives. Bai Lu said. Not in a ring. Not in headlines. In that argument. Shen Yue rubbed her temples. This is impossible. Bai Lu smiled. Welcome to being human. They both laughed quietly, the tension easing just a little. Then Bai Lu reached across the table and squeezed Shen Yue's hand. Whatever you decide, do not choose out of guilt. Do not choose to make noise stop. Choose because you can sleep at night with it. That line, according to insiders, was the one Shen Yue carried with her when she left. They stood outside the lounge afterward, wind brushing past. No photos, no waves, just two silhouettes parting in opposite directions. But within hours whispers started. Someone had seen them together. No footage. Just enough to spark curiosity. Fan pages exploded. Why was Shen Yue meeting Bai Lu? What were they talking about? Was Bai Lu picking sides? Was she warning her? Was she encouraging her? Those close to the actresses only smiled. Because the truth was quieter. And much more powerful. It was not about sides. It was about a woman asking another woman how to protect her own heart. If you want to know what Shen Yue did immediately after that meeting, which message she rewrote 3 times before sending, and why Miles Wei name suddenly appeared in her notes app again, then stay tuned because the next chapter of this story might finally turn reflection into action.